Hey, B-Dave Walters here. This is just a quick one. I realize Father's Day is a tough time for a lot of people because maybe you don't have your dad, maybe you never had your dad, or he's the type of guy that wasn't very emotional or wasn't very expressive, or maybe he was just kind of a jerk because that happens a lot. And I don't know if you can hear the giggles here, but we're having a good old time on Father's Day today. But I just wanted to tell you a couple of things. One, Father's Day is an odd time, but I appreciate it. All dads appreciate it, because being a father and being a dad are not the same thing, and parenting in general and being a father in particular is an odd job for which there is no training, there is no class. Nobody really tells you how to do it, and you kind of just stumble along between a mixture of how the important men in your life or your own father did or didn't treat you and what they you wish they had or hadn't done, and you just sort of kind of deviate through it. And theoretically we kind of have a new era where fathers are forthcoming and say I love you and things like that in a way that they didn't back in the day, which is good. But I really just want to tell you two things. One, if you did not have the best relationship with your dad, here is something that was useful to me when I learned it, although I was fortunate I did have a good relationship and still do with my dad. Find a kid who is roughly the age that your dad was when you were born. It helps if you could do it with your mom, too. I mean, most of us, our parents were probably in their 20s, early 20s. So find a kid that was your dad's age and just talk to him for 5 minutes and see if that kid seems like he's got everything figured out, like he knows everything. Spoiler alert, he does not. And grade your dad on that curve. We tend to see them like superheroes and gods, and at the end of the day, we are in fact still human, although I don't really like to admit that. And if you ask me about it in public, I will vehemently deny the fact that I said I am in fact mortal. But it's like Batman. If I got limits, I can't afford to know them. The second thing was I just wanted to tell you, because this is what sort of like was on my heart to say. Somebody needs to hear it. Maybe you, maybe someone you know, so you can signal boost this video. You are wonderful, and I'm proud of you, and you're doing a great job. And now, in particular, is an unprecedented time of stress and difficulty for the country, for the world, for us as individuals. And you are doing the best that you can, and you're doing a great job. You've come through so much, and here you are still standing. And you are beautiful and wonderful and innately valid. And there's nowhere to go but up. So, hey, to all the dads out there, to even the moms pulling double duty, happy Father's Day. To everyone else, I love you and you're fantastic, and I'm very proud of you and everything you've done and everything you will do. Okay, bye.